should take the attacks on black women that stand up against racism, fascism and anti-Semitism seriously. I give you Diane Abbott, who's been the stalwart of this movement. Solidarity to Diane and solidarity to the movement.
Thank you all very much for coming out today. But it's an incredibly worthwhile cause. We've all heard about and seen some of the appalling racist of black England footballers who gave their all in the recent Euros. But we today are the real supporters of England's footballers, the loyal supporters. We don't boo if one of our players misses a penalty, do we? We don't boo if all of our players take the knee. We are 100% behind them. But this government is not. But in the most extraordinary way, the government wants to have its cake and eat it, like on so many other issues. Priti Patel wants to pretend that she always supported the black England players. But we all saw her in the media refusing to condemn the people booing our footballers and saying that they had a right. I said it was a disgrace then, and it is still a disgrace. And she should not assume that somehow she can wipe out what she has done on this issue. And they said she and other Tory ministers said people had a right to boo, and they never once said that people had a right to take the knee. Priti Patel said taking the knee was gesture politics. I'll tell you what, gesture. Can you hear me now? Yeah. Sorry. Priti Patel called taking the knee gesture politics. I'll tell you what gesture politics is. It's condemning the players all through the tournament and then putting on an England top when they are in the semi-final. Yeah. Hypocrites, all of them. Well, England did not win the tournament, sadly, but they did have a really great result. England team 4, Tory MPs 0.
Yes!
That was the real score. Johnson, Priti Patel and the others thought they could start another one of their dirty culture wars by attacking, taking the knee. They went to war and they lost.
Yes!
Raheem Sterling, Marcus Rashford, Jadon Sancho, Bukayo Saka, Tyrone Mings, trounced Boris Johnson, trounced Priti Patel, trounced Natalie Elphicke and Lee Anderson. Boris Johnson, your boys took a hell of a beating. But we're here to say that all racist abuse, anywhere, everywhere, on football pitches, in the stadium, on social media, or on the street, is unacceptable. No one should ever be abused in that way, whether they're an England footballer, a shop worker, an NHS worker, or drive a bus. Nobody. We have to channel the public's outrage at the way the England players have been treated to take up all the aspects of this government's racist offences, whether it's stop searching Acton, deportation to Zimbabwe, the huge burden borne by black and Asian people in the pandemic, and the disgraceful treatment of... But we're here to say that all racist abuse, anywhere, everywhere, on football pitches, in the stadium, on social media, or on the street, is unacceptable. No one should ever be abused in that way, whether they're an England footballer, a shop worker, an NHS worker, or drive a bus. Nobody. We have to channel the public's outrage at the way the England players have been treated to take up all the aspects of this government's racist offences, whether it's stop and search in Acton, deportation to Zimbabwe, the huge burden borne by black and Asian people in the pandemic, and the disgraceful treatment of refugees. Abuse is unacceptable, whether it's from a yob, an online troll, or a Tory government. The England players showed how it's done. They stuck to their principles. They didn't ask, is this good for my career, or my sponsorship, or what will Red Wall voters think? They had principles. Black players united with their comrades and took the lead. They also took up other issues like food poverty in our schools, and the entire England team and their manager Gareth Southgate honourably followed them all the way through. This black and Asian community is leading the anti-racist movement, which draws in supporters from every community. So we need to maintain our spirit of determination when we are attacked. We need to continue to attract genuine supporters to our cause. That's how to fight, and that's how to